Hi, I'm here with Ryan Sanders, who is a ninth grader at Palmetto High School, and we've been working for a few weeks now on AP Human Geography. How are you doing today, Ryan?
I'm doing pretty good.
Could you just explain a little bit about how the adjustment has been going from going to school to virtual education?
It's been pretty hard, to be honest. It was from very hands-on in this class to virtual, and so it was less questions and more just explaining.
But we've been working hard, and I kind of want to, show the people what we've been working on. So I prepared a few key terms today, and if it's okay with you and if you're ready, I'm going to quiz you a little bit on these terms.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, and it's a scale. It starts easy and then gets a little bit harder. So the first term is the equator. What can you tell us about the equator?
The equator's at 0 degrees latitude, and it's going across the globe.
Perfect. A country that's on the equator is probably Ecuador, for obvious reasons. What about the North and South poles?
Those are at 90 degrees, both longitude, and yeah.
Right, 90 degrees latitude.
Oh, latitude.
Yeah, at the top and the bottom of the globe. What about the prime meridian?
That is going 0 degrees longitude up and down the globe.
Absolutely. Okay, and I know you're a little bit maybe nervous, but we understand that the equator is 0 degrees latitude, North and South Pole are 90 degrees latitude, and then the prime meridian is 0 degrees longitude. Awesome. I'll give you a B plus on the first part. Okay, now we get a little bit tougher. What is the difference between absolute distance versus relative distance?
Absolute distance is the precise location or distance from a point, and then relative location would be describing the area around the location. So relative to another landmark.
Exactly. Whereas absolute distance would be in units, relative compared to, as you said, another landmark or something of that nature. Okay. And how about distance decay?
That's the distance someone will go to a certain service or store.
Remember how we explained it, I think it was a couple weeks ago, in your particular situation about the falls versus Dadeland?
Oh yeah.
Could you explain that a
was-
little bit?
So where I live, I would probably prefer to go to the falls rather than Dadeland because it's much closer, and to me, it has the same things that I would get at either place.
Exactly. So distance decay really theorizes that people tend to go to things that are closer.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you an A on part 2 of the quiz. Now for part 3, where we get into some of the more difficult terms.
Okay.
Central place theory.
That's where the city, which is the CBD, Central Business District, contains most of the retail and services, and then as you move further out into suburbs, the land cost or property cost will be less as you move further out.
Exactly. And this is related to our last key term, the concentric zone model.
This one was tricky for me. It was where there are different rings, I believe, and as you go out, it becomes more land for less cost, and the center will be the city or downtown.
Right, and it really explains the phenomenon why real estate is so much more expensive towards the center of the city And then as you go out into the suburbs, it becomes cheaper. And then in rural areas, you can get massive amounts of land for very cheap. That is explained by the concentric zone model. So I'll give you an A+ on part 3. And that was an excellent job, Ryan.
Thank you.
That, you know, under the circumstances, the important thing is that you continue to study and continue to work hard, and you'll achieve your goals. If you need any help, you can reach out to me at IBIS Prep. Ryan is one of our top students and a great advocate of the work that we do. And I really appreciate you taking the time out this morning to show off your skills, Ryan. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.